The Gentleman Movie Summary. Born into poverty in the U.S., Michael Mickey Pearson wins a Rhodes Scholarship to Oxford, where he begins selling marijuana before dropping out and becoming a narcotics baron, building a criminal empire in blood and growing cannabis in labs under the estates of aristocratic landlords who need cash for the upkeep of their stately homes. One such landlord is Lord Pressfield, a duke whose heroin-addicted daughter, Laura, lives in a council estate with other addicts. Many years later, in the face of Great Britain legalizing marijuana, Pearson plans to make his work a legitimate drug business by selling it to someone without any blood on their hands and retiring peacefully with his wife, Rosalind. Pearson's chosen candidate is American billionaire Matthew Berger, and his price is £400 million. After showing Berger one of the labs, Pearson is later approached by Dry Eye, an underboss for Chinese gangster Lord George, who offers and fails to buy out Pearson's business. The aforementioned lab is raided by amateur MMA fighters and aspiring YouTubers the Toddlers, who overpower the guards, steal marijuana, and upload a rap video of their caper online. Pearson begins transferring his cannabis plants out of the estates as a precaution, while the Toddlers' horrified trainer coach orders them to delete the video. The editor of daily print tabloid, Big Dave, having been snubbed by Pearson at a party, hires private detective Fletcher to investigate Pearson's links to Pressfield. At the request of Pressfield, Pearson sends his right-hand man, Raymond, to bring Laura home. In a brawl with her flatmates, one of Raymond's men accidentally kills Aslan, a young Russian. Laura is returned to her parents and then dies of an overdose. Coach visits Raymond, apologizes for the toddler's actions, and offers his services as penance. Coach has captured Fook, a henchman of Dry Eyes who had informed the toddlers about the lab location. While attempting to escape, Fook gets fatally run over by a train. Pearson threatens Lord George for going after his lab and destroys one of his heroin labs in retaliation. George chastises Dry Eye for his insubordination in attacking Pearson and offering to buy him out, before being executed by one of his own men as Dry Eye takes his place. Dry Eye is actually in league with Berger, who had wanted Pearson's business disrupted to reduce the price. Pearson already suspects this, however, and Dry Eye still hopes to take Pearson's empire for himself. Dry Eye tries to kidnap Rosalind, who kills his men before running out of bullets. Raymond kills an assassin sent to kill Pearson. The two rush to Rosalind and Pearson kills Dry Eye as he is about to rape her. That night, Fletcher offers to sell everything he has found, typed up as a screenplay entitled Bush, to Raymond for £20 million. Raymond orders the toddlers to capture Big Dave. They drug him and film him having sex with a pig, threatening to post it online unless he drops his investigation and publishes nothing. Pearson and Berger meet up again in a frozen fish plant, actually a cover for Pearson's European distribution operation. Berger drops his offer to £130 million on account of the recent disruptions, but Pearson shows him Dry Eye's frozen body, reneges on the sale entirely as Berger now has blood on his hands, and forces him into a refrigerator where he will freeze to death unless he transfers £270 million compensation for the cost of restoring order. Pearson admits he is not emotional about the money but, because Rosalind was assaulted, also demands a pound of flesh from Berger's own body, anywhere Berger chooses, as recompense for the indiscretion. Fletcher approaches Raymond again for his payment, but Raymond reveals he had been tailing Fletcher all along. The toddlers even stole Fletcher's stashes of evidence after Raymond placed a tracker on him during their last encounter. Fletcher then reveals he also sold the info to Aslan's father, a Russian oligarch and former KGB agent. The assassin whom Raymond killed earlier was one of Aslan's fathers. Coach kills two Russian hitmen sent to kill Raymond, while Fletcher escapes in the chaos. Pearson is kidnapped by two other Russians, but they are ambushed by the toddlers who want to solve Coach's problem. They riddle the car with bullets, killing the Russians and allowing Pearson to escape. Later, Fletcher decides to pitch the story as a film to Miramax. After his meeting, he gets into a cab only to realize that Raymond is the driver. Upon learning of Fletcher's capture, the Pearsons return to their cannabis empire and celebrate together.